What's up, guys? It's day 339 or 29, I believe, on our journey to 2000. And in today's video, well, we're just going to play a game. We're playing against this 1726 rated player. I think all these moves are pretty normal. I'm just going to castle. I could go bishop here. So many things I could do. Actually think I looked at this line, but with the pawn over here a long time ago. If bishop comes here and he pushes, then I just take, maybe. I don't know. Another good idea looks like this, but if I go for this, takes, here, takes, here, takes. Maybe it works. Let's try it. Okay, that's fine. And, okay. We're preparing more of our pieces. Now, I kind of learned today if I put my knight somewhere where the other knight can go, it can be bad placement. But in this case, I think it's okay because my knight has this move. If push, takes. Maybe there's some other stuff. There's also this move, maybe, potentially. But then he could close it off. So let's push the knight here. If he attacks, we'll just bring the knight back. Takes. Okay, I mean, is this that scary? Push, takes. It looks pretty symmetrical. But maybe our knight comes here. That looks nicer. So let's go for this. And then again, there is this pressure here, so so I don't know. I don't know. I forget he could close the position. But then we have this knight move again, attacking the bishop, putting more pressure here. Not really. Okay. I mean, we could just take here, right? Takes. Okay. Where is the knight going? I guess here. Huh. Maybe a knight comes here to push this. I like this idea. Oh, no, this doesn't work because of this move. I have to be careful of making this weak. Maybe as well. Maybe my queen gets off of this. I think we have to push a6. So the queen is kind of Bing chilling. I don't think he would sacrifice something here, but you never know. Oh, interesting position. It's cool, like in chess, how it works. So here, this is threatening this. Now I can move the queen here if push takes. And maybe we have something like knight here, takes, threatening this. I think that makes sense. We're also supporting this push. So, and this becomes an isolated pawn. There's a lot of things, but maybe there's some sort of way to push through here. I have to be very careful, I believe. But I'm actually liking this position. There's also this idea of maybe getting the queen on this diagonal. Maybe threatening a checkmate. I don't know. Maybe king goes to h1 and I could take and get a checkmate later like that. That would be cool. I doubt it, but you never know. I think there's some cool moves just from the bishop coming out. That might happen. We could make this also kind of a useless piece. But there is this worry of the knight controlling the e6 square, allowing the pawn to push, maybe? Maybe this is something to worry about. Maybe not. I think maybe it is actually. It's kind of scary move. But we can slowly kind of chip away pretty soon, hopefully. And still have our bishop open. This is like a game where I feel like it could go either way. It's like it depends on this push. with this support and how fast he could get in. But it also depends on how fast we could have our kind of decent plans, hopefully, to do stuff. I mean, knight here threatens this. We have this check. We're starting to open up a lot of lines into the position. Yeah, so he does go for this ultimately. I mean, it makes sense. I think we're pretty much forced to take. I could be completely wrong. Oh, and then he does give us this option. No, the pawn just takes. But it could be an option later. I don't know. I don't know what to do. Knight here, pawn push looks bad. Here, I don't know. We have a way to escape. That looks wrong. We could try to push this bishop and then maybe attack. This looks good. But of course our knight is hanging right now, so yeah, I don't know. Like something like this. Push, takes, I attack the queen, kind of forcing him to take. You know, check. Well, I guess then the pawn could take. I don't know. This is hard. I would love to do this move. I feel like there's so much you could do here. So much. Let's just go here. If he attacks, we go here and we could come back. Maybe. We can push the knight away. Alright. I mean, pushing this comes with this check. Takes. Takes. Or even queen. No, queen can't take. Pawn takes. Check. Bishop takes. No. You see, this is so crazy, this position. I guess king h8. Yeah, I don't know if knight here is even good. So crazy. Like, should I have just continued my plan? Should I even continue it now? Like, getting rid of this bishop is scary because this can come here. The queen could very quickly have some sort of attack. Right? Maybe. But it's hard to say. Like, maybe there's some case in the future we could do something like this. Yeah. His king is open. Maybe let's not make our king open. Okay. So, I don't know why this surprised me. I should have seen this. I stupidly thought I could come here and then here, but the pawn blocks it. So maybe knight comes here, he attacks, I come here. If takes, we have this threat mate. Of course, we could just attack. If he falls back, attack again. Attack. Attack. Or maybe attack like this, right? The idea being if takes, we actually could take. Huh. Now let's attack like this. I think this works. And somehow we have this thing where if we come here, we have this. And maybe there's nothing my opponent has to stop mate. I don't know. Well, I guess the bishop could come here, right? Takes, takes, takes. That would be a little annoying. After takes, we take mate. Takes. Then we come here threatening mate. I mean, the knight can come here. It's maybe good. Okay, so he's scared of this. Makes sense. Do we have any way out of this? I don't know. We could come here. Knight goes somewhere. Allows our queen to come here and threaten mate. Hmm. Kind of like that. And I want our opponent. Somehow we both have 5 minutes. I feel like we're both thinking deeply. Like, this is a super cool game. Tomorrow I play in the tournament too. Last week there wasn't because of Thanksgiving. Also, I got a haircut, but I didn't shave, so it looks kind of funny or weird. I don't know. There's also these ideas of maybe coming here. Okay, I mean this makes sense, I suppose. There's this idea of coming here. No, that doesn't make sense. There's this idea of here, back, here. You know? Maybe takes, everything opens up. I don't know. I mean, of course, the knight comes in. So, if it's good. But let's play a little faster. Well, this knight can come in too, which is a little annoying. So I'm gonna assume takes. And then here maybe, attacking the knight. And bishop can't really do this move, right? Because then we check. Or, I mean, take. I don't know if I just said that correctly. Oh, crazy game. Crazy game. Okay. Let's take. And now you also have this move, I guess. And then bishop takes. That doesn't make sense. Right, and if pawn takes, I take, you take. Now all of a sudden, I'm threatening some serious stuff. So, I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, let's just open up the rook. There is this check, but it doesn't work yet. Huh. I don't know if this works. The pawn is also like a passed pawn. Maybe stopping the pawn is better, blockading it. Maybe queen comes in. This could get very annoying. Something like check or takes. Takes. No, but then we win. Right? Maybe. Knight move. Interesting. Maybe. Yeah, I don't know. Here, check. You can't take. Forced to move. Takes. Looks stupid. I think this is a critical moment. This move looks better. The knight move on pushes. I think the queen being on the diagonal is better. Now, of course, the rook can just go up to defend the bishop. But then we could take. Actually, because this blocks off the queen. Maybe this is good for us. But the problem with this move, intermediate move, check, take. We are winning material-wise, but our knight really needs to move. Very scary stuff. Huh. I want to come here. But then he has a check. Wow, the knight's actually super annoying. I need my knight to come into the game. But maybe not yet. Maybe it was right to come here. Yeah, I don't know. Now there's like all this stuff. Takes. He takes, I take. Okay. I think I blundered that, but guess we'll pretend I didn't. The easiest thing is just to trade queens, probably. If I could get my rook here, I think I'm in a good position. Now, maybe he's gonna try to do this. I think it's too slow. Something like takes, takes, takes. Yeah, this makes sense. Ay, ay, ay. We could go here. And I think this knight move is nice. Takes, takes. Opens up our other rook. This is the nice kind of thing. Also, I mean, the knight right now protects from e7. Pushing doesn't make sense. Yeah, this. I don't know. Maybe even taking here is good. You know, I'm not sure. Something like here takes check, and we still win the pawn. Let's go for it. Let's play a little faster. Of course, it stops e7, so maybe it's bad. But this allows us to take after he moves. Right? Maybe even better than taking this pawn. We could just take. But then he has this, but then it doesn't work. Wait. Takes here, attack the rook. If he takes, we take, but then he gets into the position. Not great. Not great. Maybe it's better just to come back, but let's take. I just realized we're very close time-wise. And we have this move, which actually better is this probably. I don't know. Of course, you also have this, my opponent, which looks kind of annoying actually. But I don't know. Also has a check, which I didn't see. Maybe getting our king here is good, but then he comes in with a check here. So very hard. I mean, my opponent has much less time on the clock. I have to just think of situations. Maybe bishop f6 stops this, and I could go king g7. This looks like a good plan. Okay. And we could come here. We don't want the rook check. I think that's annoying. Okay, I mean, now we come here, and we should be pretty good. We could bring the king, and we're gonna win on time here, I think. I think this is fine. Huh. Okay, yeah. Very hard game, though. Very hard game. I think I played with 68.2 against 67.3% accuracy. I haven't been looking at, yeah, I played like a 1350. He played like a 1300. I haven't been looking at that stuff lately, but let's look at the game without an engine. Where did things become really weird? I think b6 was a really weird move. I never really play this. I typically play c6 to stop d5, I guess. I don't know. I don't even know. It also helps for b5. The more kind of dramatic one is c5. This is a typical kind of idea, but it doesn't look good. Like, this looks losing. What does computer say? Yeah, this is just losing. You're down a pawn, and this is just an isolated pawn, and you're not really attacking anything. This is already castled. And then this. I think this is a move. But why give him everything he wants? So actually, I think one of the moves I looked at with the Austrian, with the pawn over here, is letting them take. and just spending that time on developing pieces. Now here I would imagine is slightly better than the previous one, but still worse, yeah, because we're down a pawn. And it's not like we have so much compensation for it, but I don't know. Maybe it's not bad. Anyway, probably bad to play like this, probably because you could already automatically go for this idea. Maybe there's even this. And it already looks kind of annoying, but I guess there's something here. So maybe that doesn't work. I don't know. Oh, this just blunders. I don't know, right? I didn't look at it, obviously. But okay, I think this knight d7, even though I said it might be bad, you know, maybe now was the time to strike. Now if he closes it off, maybe I could strike like this. And I would say this position is probably fine for me. So, I mean, computer says I'm completely losing, but I'm not a computer. Usually e5, I guess, is the idea. I mean, this is a clear idea and a clear threat. Computer likes queen d7 as a way to deal with it. And this, I guess, solves my problems. So, I don't know. This opening is so hard to play for my small brain. Anyway. Yeah, I think probably going c6 here was better. Something like this. This looks better for me. Yeah, this is even. I don't know why I didn't do that. This just looks crazy. Like, I'm playing so passively. And I just trapped my knight. I mean, maybe this is better. I would say, since material's equal, this is an isolated pawn, but this could cause trouble. And the knight can come in, which is annoying on this square. I would say maybe I'm winning here. Slightly. I'm just completely losing. E6 is the move that's very scary here. If I take, knight takes, yeah. So I was right to be scared of this kind of combo. The idea is, first you could get rid of my annoying, my strong bishop. Second, I didn't even realize this is hanging, right? It's just, it looks like it's not hanging, because you could take. But why doesn't this work? Knight e7. There's a mate. See the problem of not having the knight developed. So okay, let's see anyway. Somehow I won this game. I mean, h5 completely trapped me, but I kept creating some sort of problems. And I think, yeah, I was thinking if queen e6 works, right? I guess this passed pawn is just too scary. So let's go to the review button. I know we didn't review the whole game, but I'm kind of just curious on what happened here. So my opponent's already winning because the Pierce is not that great. But okay, all of these moves are fine. Yeah, b6 was weird. I think e5 takes. I actually think I did look at a line like this. Something like this. But I'm just down a pawn. Better is maybe c6. Yeah, c6 was fine. A computer liked bishop g4. Yeah, I know bishop g4 works, or I thought it did, but like, why give up my bishop? I don't really know. I guess this gives up a pawn. This would be nice, but yeah. So I probably should have played bishop g4. But okay, I mean, I'm able to fianchetto. Computer likes bishop b7. So what? Oh no, that was my move. I was like, what? So instead of this pawn move, e5 takes, and yeah, this looks pretty scary. I mean, I could put target on it again. But then queen e2, you have enough pieces looking at it. I don't know. And the knight coming back, queen e2, bishop here, or even e6. I guess there's a lot of... Yeah, this doesn't work because of this, I thought. There's a lot of scary stuff. There's also bishop a6. Boom, look at that. Wow. Okay. Interesting. Anyway. I get my fianchettoed bishop. Oh, I start playing pretty decent moves. Okay, I'll take it. And this queen move was a blunder. Really? I thought this was really good for me. A6. I was scared of this, right? The idea being that I can't move my knights because I lose my queen. But the simple counterattack here kind of takes care of that. After h4, I can go a6. And if he tries, let's say this right now, I can just take, and somehow out of nowhere, the game opened up. Right? And computer likes queen g5, probably to threaten mate and capturing this knight, although you can't really capture it right now. Right? And maybe a rook comes here. But bishop f3. Oh, wow. Anyway, I don't want to kind of look at this for too long. This was a blunder. I went back to equality. This was a blunder because of e5. After e5, knight d5. And we were actually looking at this, right? But I thought it was fine after knight h5. Apparently knight e8 was better. And here it went back to neutrality because of h6. This is wrong because bishop c4. And now there's a new target. Is the idea? Like, what if I play this now? e6. Wow, and even if I take, this is the idea? What's the idea? What's the idea? Guys, what the hell's the idea? Oh, my knight is hanging. And even if this opens up, I lose the queen. Yeah, this pawn was just really scary, and I was right to kind of understand that it was scary. But somehow I kind of come back, and here I considered queen e6. No. Bro, why do I play the Pierce? So many moves are just blunders or just terrible. Why do I play this? I think I did consider this move. I guess this kind of scared me. Why does this scare me? The bishop stares at it. I don't know if I looked at that right. But anyway. Yeah, I thought here I was losing. I thought I was completely losing after takes, because he could take my rook and get to safety. And now I'm just down a piece. But my opponent, my guy just blitzed out these moves for some reason. And I just became a goddamn genius. Wow, the queen move actually wasn't good. I guess keep piling on the pressure, and then the queen can come like this, maybe. But even better is queen g4. Now, why is trading like this better? Because if takes, I'm down a pawn, a passed pawn. Oh, and look at that. Wow. This probably becomes very hard to defend. Anyway, I got lucky, even though I thought it was bad. And then I just start playing like a genius. Never mind. I think the pawn move makes more sense because it blocks this view. And if something like this, I could just take. If takes, I have to check. So very interesting. I should have kind of understood that. And yeah, taking the pawn there wasn't the best. Now this, I thought this is scary. After this, he just takes, and if takes, he just starts eating everything. I thought this is what I calculated in my head. But computer likes after this and this, bishop f2. Okay, wow, I actually saw that perfectly. I'm a goddamn genius. Really? Computer thought that was my best chance? I guess I really was playing bad. Yeah, here I got lucky. I guess my opponent choked or something. Apparently I should have gone b5, probably because, I don't know, is there this threat? I don't really understand. But okay. Or maybe there's this threat? Computer likes d7. Okay. I mean, makes sense. I can't come here. This makes sense. Oh, maybe b5 to stop this. So something like, let's say here, b5. I don't know, some random move. Let's see. Oh, wow, I just pushed this away. And oh, well, I could take this pawn, so that would be dumb. Let's say attacks here. c4 comes back. I could even take, but bishop f6. And the difference here is this is blocked off, right? Which means I could just take, and I'm safe. But even better is just attacking this, and it's trapped. Okay, this is just totally different. Anyway, what a crazy game. And just the back and forth. This was, and I found the right move, king g7. This was like the world champion. If you watched the world championship match today, it was similar to this. Both sides kind of in new territory and confusioned. But the pawn taking makes sense. I just want to see. There was one point where I felt like moving the king up was better. This is terrible, I thought, because of this. For those wondering. And now it's like, what the hell am I doing? Right? So there's just too much pressure. But yeah, I'm pretty proud of myself for finding king g7. I thought that was clever. And I thought maybe coming here was the better move at this point, or bringing the king back. Or not the king, first this, to stop the rook. But, I don't know. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. If you watched this far, the composition book, because I have a composition book right here. You know, and if you, yeah, really appreciate you watching this far. I thought today was an interesting game. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.